Welcome to the review of The Fruit of Evolution. Before I knew it, my life had it made season 2. Now onto the episodes. Welcome to Barbador Academy begins with Seiichi waking up from a dream. The group arrives at Barbador Magic Academy. One of Seiichi's friends believes he is nearby. Barna tells the group their role. Seiichi reflects on his life in another world. Barna informs Seiichi that he will teach Class F. Seiichi meets the teacher of Class F, Beatrice. Seiichi arrives at Class F. Welcome to Barbador Academy ends with two demons heading to Barbador Academy. Being a teacher is tough begins with Seiichi introducing himself to Class F. Seiichi meets the students of Class F: Baird, Helen, Agnos and Brood. The students learn more about Seiichi. Class F gets antagonized by Class S. Seiichi fights Helen in a match. Being a teacher is tough ends with the two demons talking. Seiichi vs. Class F begins with Seiichi defeating Helen. Seiichi fights and defeats Agnos, Baird and Brood. Seiichi learns that the students can't use magic. Seiichi helps the students use magic. Seiichi's classmate continues to look for him. Seiichi's classmate Karen finds him. Seiichi vs. Class F ends with the two demons arriving in Barbador. Reunited with Kannazuki. Karen begins with Karen meeting Seiichi's party. Karen and the party talk about Seiichi. Seiichi tells the party that he is from another world. Seiichi shows the party his true form. Karen tells Seiichi what is happening to her and their classmates. Seiichi learns that Karen and his classmates have enslavement bracelets from the Kaiser Empire. Seiichi frees his classmates from the enslavement bracelets. Seiichi gets upset. Barna informs Seiichi that the Kaiser Empire has dangerous plans. Reunited with Kannazuki. Karen ends with the two demons talking to Helio from the Kaiser Empire. Apostles Attack begins with Seiichi and Class F training for the class competition. Class S antagonizes Class F. The class competition begins. Ongrea and Demioros of the Great Devil Order interrupt the class competition. The duo traps the students. Ongrea takes control of members of Class S. Class F helps Class S. Ongrea fights Class F and S. Apostles Attack ends with Beatrice stopping Ongrea from attacking Helen. Battle for Barbador Academy begins with Ongrea taking control of Agnos. Beatrice and Agnos fight. Beatrice takes Agnos from Ongrea's control. Beatrice defeats Ongrea. Demioros gets rid of Ongrea for noting having the crest of an apostle. Beatrice fights Demioros. Demioros attacks and defeats the students. Seiichi stops Demioros from killing Beatrice. Seiichi defeats Demioros. Battle for Barbador Academy ends with the remaining members of the Great Devil Order planning their next move. Seiichi dies begins with Seiichi dying. Seiichi and his classmate Irie arrive in the underworld. Seiichi and Irie look for the Gate of the Living. Seiichi participates in a quiz. Winberg learns that the demons have requested an alliance. The duo arrive at a labyrinth. Seiichi and Irie clear the underworld. Seiichi comes back to life. Seiichi dies ends with Louise getting injured. The four leaders closing in begins with the guild holding auditions for a new member. The guild finds a new member. Lutia and the demons arrive at Winberg. Zakia learns that Helio is working with the Great Devil Order. Zakia fights a member of the Great Devil Order. Louise helps Zakia. Seiichi and Saria learn from Louise what happened to her. Winberg and the guild have a meeting with the demons. The groups discuss the Great Devil Order and the Kaiser Empire. The four leaders closing in ends with the groups becoming allies. Gempel the doppelganger begins with Karen finding Irie acting strange. Gempel, who posed as Irie, attacks Agnos, Brood and Baird. Gempel speaks to Lulune and plans to kill her. Gempel attempts to kill Oliga. Seiichi and Saria gets visited by a member of the Great Devil Order. Gempel attempts to kill Artoria. Gempel hangs out with Seiichi's friends. Karen exposes Gempel to the group. Gempel flees. Gempel plans to leave the Great Devil Order. Gempel gets attacked. Gempel the doppelganger ends with Seiichi believing that the person he met looked familiar. Vitor the resonance begins with one of the guild members getting attacked. The guild looks for his attacker. The guild learns that there was no attacker. Seiichi returns to Barbador Academy. Eris confronts Vitor. Vitor fights Eris. Gussel helps Eris. Gussel and Vitor fight. Vitor knocks out Gussel. Vitor gets killed by another member of the Great Devil Order, Judas. Vitor the resonance ends with Seiichi learning that he can't use his magic. Destra the absolute death begins with Barna informing Seiichi that he brought him to the academy to eventually encounter the Great Devil Order. Beatrice tells the group the origin of the fruit of evolution. Barna tells the group about the priest of the Great Devil Order Destra. Destra arrives at the academy. Barna dies. Destra takes Seiichi and Saria. Destra the absolute death ends with Seiichi fighting Destra. True fruit of evolution begins with Saria and Destra fighting. Destra kills Saria. Seiichi evolves. Seiichi and Destra talk. Seiichi brings back the dead. Seiichi and Destra fight. Destra kills himself. Seiichi and Saria return. Judas plans something. True fruit of evolution ends with everything returning to normal. That was the fruit of evolution before I knew it. My life had it made season 2. Now onto my final thoughts. Starting with the good, the characters were executed well and the comedy was good. Now onto the bad, it wasn't as good as the first season. Overall I would give it a 6.5 out of 10.